Quick, review how to graph y equals the cosine of x by hand quickly, part of the family of functions series. You will need paper and a straight edge, or you can download this PDF, print it. Press pause as needed anytime during this video. Graph y equals the cosine of x, one period. Since you have already learned the shape of the cosine curve or wave, we only need to plot the points of interest, which come from the axes, from here. And recall that the cosine is the first coordinate of the point. So cosine of 0 is 1, so we'll plot the ordered pair 0, 1. The cosine of pi over 2 is 0, so write pi over 2, 0. The cosine of pi is -1, so write pi down 1. The cosine of 3 pi over 2 is 0, so write 3 pi over 2, 0. And the cosine of 2 pi is back to 1, so 2 pi, 1. Connect the points concave down, then concave up, and then concave down. So down, concave up, and then concave down. Press pause, resume when you're ready. Let's review some terminology. First of all, the maximum points are at 0, 1, and 2 pi 1. Minimum point is at pi -1. Points of inflection are the odd multiples of pi over 2, 0, and 3 pi over 2, 0. Recall that that's where the curve changes concavity. And the period is 2 pi. Press pause, resume when ready. Let's graph y equals cosine of x, 2 periods. We'll plot the points of interest. Cosine starts at a maximum, 0, 1. Then there's a point of inflection at pi over 2, 0. A min at pi -1. Another point of inflection at 3 pi over 2, 0. And a max back at 2 pi, 1. That's one period. From 0, 1, let's repeat the period in reverse. So at negative pi over 2, it'll be 0, negative pi, -1. Cosine of -3 pi over 2 is 0, and the cosine of -2 pi is 1. Connect the points with concave down and concave up. Since the domain of the cosine function is all real numbers, the graph of the cosine keeps waving, so to speak. So let's look at the graph of y equals cosine x from -4 pi to positive 4 pi. These axes are not drawn to scale. So we'll go ahead and plot one period, starting at 0, 1 to 2 pi, 1. And then since it's periodic, we just duplicate that one period, starting at 2 pi to 4 pi. This time we'll go in the negative direction from 0 left to -2 pi. And then again one more time, -2 pi to -4 pi. It keeps waving along. Press pause as needed. This is the end of the video.